Salbei is the German word for sage. It's antiseptic, anti-inflammatory, for inflammation in the mouth and throat area. Hi, it's Beanie. Do you know what this is? This is sage. Ich sage dir was. Yeah, I'm going to read you about sage. Botanical name: Saliva officinalis, and the common name is garden sage. The medicinal properties are sudorific, astringent, expectorant, tonic, aromatic, antispasmodic, and nervine, and a vermifuge. I don't know how you say that, vermifuge or vermifuge. I don't know. Sage is a well-known seasoning for roasts, soups, etc. The tea is an excellent gargle for ulcerated throat or mouth. It can be mixed with a little lemon and honey. An excellent article for excessive sexual desire and sexual debility. One of the best remedies for stomach troubles, dyspepsia, gas in the stomach and bowels. For quinsy, take the tea externally and also gargle the throat. Will expel worms in adults and children. I didn't know that. Will stop bleeding of wounds. Very cleansing to old ulcers and sores. Good for spermatoria. Also in liver and kidney troubles. Wounds of any kind will heal more rapidly when washed with sage tea. It is very soothing in nervous troubles and delirious fevers. A most effective hair tonic. Will make hair grow when the roots are not destroyed, and remove dandruff as a substitute for quinine. It is better than this drug. For fever, like grippe or pneumonia, first take a high enema. Next, take a big dose of body cleanser and laxative. Then go to bed and take 3, 4, or 5 cups of hot sage tea in short intervals, say a half hour apart. This will cause free perspiration, will make the whole body active, and will throw off the cold. That is really good to know. Now, I never made a high enema, but Jethro Kloss is talking about it here. I would just take the sage tea and drink it. And I've had sage tea before, but I haven't used it in a very long time. And it says this will cause perspiration. And that will also get rid of the cold, but stay warm when you're sweating. Use a cotton cloth or a towel to dry yourself off. It will relieve the pains in the head. It produces strong circulation. A strong tea is excellent to gargle for sore throat. You see all these herbs that God grows for us to use? This tea, drunk cold during the day, will prevent night sweats. Very good to know. Jethro writes here in his book, in Back to Eden, the American people would do well if they would use sage instead of tea and coffee. Now, I tried not to drink tea or coffee. I thought it was bad for me. Now, we've been drinking teas now in the past few years, and I think it's excellent. Chinese people have very good green tea, black tea, and all of that. Oolong, whatever kind of teas you want, I'm sure you'll find one that you like. And then lately I started drinking coffee. I don't know, everybody their own, I think. We tried not to eat sugar and white flour and all of that. I don't do that all anymore, but it says the Chinese make fun of the American people because they buy the expensive tea for their drink and pay a big price for it, while the Chinese buy sage from America for a small price and drink that for their tea, which is a most wonderful remedy. Now the Chinese are the ones growing all of the teas and selling it to the Americans, and they drink a lot of it themselves. But I guess they know how to drink sage tea. Germans, they know a lot about herbs too. It says the Chinese know that the sage tea will keep them well, while the tea that we buy from the Chinese makes the American people sick. Is a cause of great nervousness and one of the causes of insanity. Sage tea is very soothing and quieting to the nerves. That is also another thing I did not know, that it was a nervine. While the tea that we buy from China is a great cause of nervousness, headache, and delirium, it does keep me going though. I thought about just reading it, but I like to also talk about my experiences. I was too weak when I didn't drink any black or green tea, and I'm glad I'm drinking it. I just don't drink it anymore after 1 o'clock if I want to go to bed at 10. Works out great and makes me feel healthy. It says, in case of weaning a child, or when it is desired that the milk should cease in the breasts, in case of sickness or other reasons, this sage tea, drunk cold, will cause the flow of milk in the breasts to cease. Yeah, I want to tell you, I used to breastfeed too, and I had an awful lot of milk. Now, if you nurse more often, you get more milk. The more you nurse, the more the milk will shoot into your breasts. This tea should not be boiled, but just steeped. I think with most teas that's what you do. It should be kept covered while steeping. The ordinary dose is a heaping teaspoonful to a cup of hot water. Let it steep 20 or 30 minutes. That seems like a long time, doesn't it? Drink 3 or 4 cups a day. Never steep herbs in aluminum. Yeah, that's one thing I learned. Don't make your water and cook in aluminum pots. It's not healthy for you. My grandmother used to, and it goes really fast. It cooks really fast. It boils fast. But it's better not to use aluminum. Use stainless steel pots or other